Okay, today we're going to be making a vegetable saute that I've been working on at home the last few weeks. What I've been doing is julienning some red bell peppers and some green. I do more green than red because green are about half the price or less. And then I buy these carrots here that are already julienned in a bag. And then I put some onion, any type of onion is fine. And I just am sauteing that with some garlic in a pan for about 4 or 5 minutes with some sesame oil and some canola oil. And then I finish it off with some salt and pepper and some fresh cilantro and fresh parsley. And I've actually really started to enjoy it, and I'm going to show you how to make it today. Okay, I'm just going to show you how I julienne these peppers. There's a lot of different ways to do it. This is just the way that I've come up with. First, you've got this thing on the top here, so I just like to waste part of it and just get rid of that. I just cut it down straight through. It leaves a little bit of that, and it leaves all the seeds. For this particular thing, I don't want the seeds, so I just cut this little connection on the inside. Then what I like to do is just slice it into fourths, like that. And then I kind of lay them face down and I push down a little bit and then just start cutting thin strips until I get them all chopped up. So now to cook, if you're doing this at home, you're probably not going to do the massive amount of stuff that I did. So if you did maybe 2 to 4 peppers, you probably want to put a tablespoon or 2 of canola oil and a tablespoon or 2 of sesame oil, just depending on how light you want it to taste. So in this case, I'm going to do this in 2 pans. I'm going to do 2 tablespoons of canola in each. 2 tablespoons of sesame oil. Sesame oil is very strong, so you might want to be careful with it if you're afraid of that strong sesame flavor. Okay, so now I'm just going to take these, put them over the heat. Got 2 burners here ready to go. I'm going to take about half my onions. This is 2 onions here. You might use an onion or half an onion, something like that. And then I'm going to take some garlic here. Just do that to your liking. Okay, now this combination here, I'm not looking to burn this stuff. I'm just looking to lightly soften it. Probably about a minute. Minute, maybe 2 at the most. I'm not really looking to brown them or anything. Just want to kind of get them started before I throw in my other ingredients. Now I've got these burners on high. I want this to cook under pretty high heat at first. I can smell that sesame oil nice and strong. So now I'm going to take my veggies here and throw them in. Okay, now here, this is the important part. We're not going to cook this for very long. Spend your time trying to get the oil to coat the vegetables in these pans and then get it off the heat. I'd like it to cook once it's coated. Once I feel like the oil is coating most of these, I'd like for them to cook for maybe 4 minutes. Okay, now we're going to do just some simple salt and pepper on these, so be pretty heavy with this large portion. So plenty of salt and then pepper. Okay, the final step is I've chopped up some parsley and some cilantro. As I've said before, cilantro is a very strong ingredient. You just put this on at the end. If you're doing 1 or 2 peppers, you might want a tablespoon of each. I went a little heavier than that today, but just kind of judge it based on how much you like those herbs. And I would do it right at the end. I wouldn't let this cilantro and this parsley really cook in too long with the vegetables. Okay, so there you have it. That's Brad's vegetable saute. I'll just put it in a pan here and put some foil over it. They'll soften up a little bit more the longer you leave them in the foil. So, should be good.